1 with Cardigan. So what does that tell you? Yeah? Yeah?
that you have some weird kind of OCD to be paying attention to these things. That's what it tells me.
It's pretty clear to me! And also, pretty clear that Fortitude stood no chance. Was it just this one push to the burrow? I mean, it was kind of hard for us to tell because we didn't see the early game. But that looked like things all fell apart there.
Yeah, it seemed like just Lin was ready way earlier. Whenever Fortitude tried to take the fight, that's of course also the advantage of Orc in this matchup. Normally the TC level is faster, you get the heal scroll, you take the fight, you get ahead, you got the expansion in the back, just textbook play. And I feel like 40, he has to come up with something somewhat unpredictable. Because Lin knows, you know, everything. All the steps, all the necessary maneuvers for a standard game.
And I know that there's some folks out there who like to support us. Thank you, Sean Wright, for the gifted sub. Thank you, Foggy, for the raid. Thank you, Too Drowsy, for the 8-month resub. Woo! Neo and Dreamo cast today. Dispel, pain. Oh no.
Shining like a brand new nine. She says, welcome to hell. I say, call me Dante.
Привет.
She's got a minor and demon and a glass of white wine. She's my ghost in the fire, my needle and my spoon. All I want is to get high on her.
On the line. If Lin wins, he can never
Короче, Рома проиграл одну. Уже 1-0. За час. Ну, если не будет перерывов, то успеет. Эпический колорфулом сегодня. Вроде как еще первый раунд нижней сетки, но это не точно. Посмотрим, как Рома сыграет с Лином. Первая игра была быстрая. Ой, хотя карта ТМ. Хороший старт здесь у Ромы. Потому что, да, не проскаутил орк, но реально пошел крипиться сам. Я мог прибежать сюда и не дать закрепить эту точку. А здесь сейчас архимаг может... Еще и с хорошим артефактом, сразу много XP, второй уровень, на аура защиты неплохо. Могло быть лучше, конечно, если эта маска Соби выпадет. Пастек. Пастек — обычный Т2. С грантом же пошел крипиться. Неужели Xpan собирается ставить романтик? Ну, по крайней мере, он 4-ю ферму ставит на лагере наемников. Я думаю, что ему надо сейчас Т2 просто прожимать. Докрепивать архимага до 3-го левела. И 3-м уровнем прибежать на базу, отменить Т2 здания орку. Значит, как-то он не крипится. Экс получается. Так, выкупил тролля берсерка. Выкупил тролля берсерка, Лин.
If 40 can survive this early game without taking too much damage here, too many losses on the militia, It is looking quite good for him. But then again, Lin's tech is around the corner.
Oh yeah, and then he can come in with a panda maybe, or TC Shadowhunter, whatever he chooses. Creeps still up for grabs. He can't
То... Нет, он добивает Огра Мага. Всё нормально, третий левел Архимаг, вторые элементали, но... И неплохо так получается. Штюлина убивает очень много футов, рабочих теряет много романтик. Также, да, тут 2,3 квартир получил. При этом никого не потерял. Никого не потерял Лин. Сейчас Турена, кстати, делает. Я думал, что это будет фейл какой-нибудь вторым героем. Турен может быть с вейвом. Не знаю, Рома, когда... Он крипит, главное, лагерь наемников. И потом идет экспанд только ставить. Получается очень поздний эксп. Просто появится орка райдера. И орк придет снесет экспанд. Сейчас нужно много вышек ставить. А это вышки на экспанде, а это вышки на мейне, а это поздняя Т2, очень поздняя Т2. А Морг может просто в Т3 выйти и это... Сейчас посмотрим, будет ли разведка у романтика. Должен смотреть, и что делает орк. Типа, если орк Т3 прожмет, то, в принципе, вышек не надо много будет заказывать, надо прижимать Т2. Если орк остается в Т2 и будет масить армию, то надо добавлять вышки, без них не отбиться. Вот разведки пока никакой я не вижу от романтика. Т2 прожал. Тяжело будет. Алин не жмет Т3. Он делает как раз сетку, подстраивает шаманов, будет пуржить элементалей. Как бы, а футы не отобьются. Кстати, стомп взял, странно. Обычно в такой стратегии орки берут вейв, ну, чтобы вышки сносить. А вот это, кстати, было хорошо, что закрепил здесь Хуман точку. И орку здесь вообще сражаться не нужно было, по-моему. Хотя, сейчас рядом со своей базой, в принципе, здесь сражается. Может разменяться, подхилиться и, наверное, идти на экспанд. Может быть, вообще сейчас, кстати, из-за того, что здесь с Хуманом встретился, вот так вот такие вот размены. Все-таки это тайминги. Может быть, сейчас орк решит свой экспанд просто поставить. Кстати, неплохо так Хума на самом деле подрезает здесь шаманов. ТП придется, наверное, да? Отсюда делать. Слушайте, ну... Скажу так, что Ром молодец. Реально выиграл время сейчас для своего Т2, для второго героя, считаем, да? Там Т2 доделается. Второго героя закажет. Ну что, тут Лину уже нужно идти крепить центр и заказывать свой экспанд. Чтобы заказать свой экспанд, ему нужно сначала свою шахту прокрепить. То есть сейчас шахту, скорее всего, заберет, потом пойдет на центр. Лагерь наемников навряд ли будет добирать, там артефакты уже нету. Кстати, это маска Соби для Архимага. Да. Сейчас в итоге в приятной такой ситуации оказался Хуман. Честно. Слушайте, с инвизом может сейчас забежать, да, с элементалем отменять базу. Так, и второй герой. Такой. МК. Все, вызываем Элема, отменяем. Ну, слушайте, не торопится. Орк рядом, подальше, должен отойти. Шаману, смотри, оставил. Ха-ха-ха, Лин читает. Лин читает, ребят. Надо было сразу тогда пробовать отменять. Привет, Сабит. Но он все равно отменит же, да? С еще одного элементаля вызовет, посмотрим реакцию. Да, отменяет, молодец, все равно. И на персоналке спокойно улетает 2 арканки. 45 лимит на 49. За счет того, что есть рабочие милиша, я думаю, здесь Хуман отобьется. На мейне, на экспанде, в принципе, там есть вышки. Но тут вот главных героев теперь не слить, потому что есть сетки. 3-й Турен опасен, да, со 2-м стомпом. Чайник 2-го левела. Очень много урона магического. Тут придется, да, терять вот эти какие-то здания, которые за вышками построены. Чинить. Вышки чинить. Вот сейчас будет фокус по героям, я думаю. Стомп. Шикарный. Стомп, ЛС. Чайник. Хорошо, что свиток был. Держится пока. Так много рабочих, да, чайника. 43-48. Все равно, слушайте, хумата больше, даже несмотря на такие потери. Спант работает. Главное, чтобы с деревом не было проблем у Хума. Чтобы он мог заказывать армию. Рабочий как раз таки дерево потерял. Ему нужно отстраивать сейчас рабов. Кстати, параллельно вроде как Лин не заказывает эксп. То есть считает all-in, если здесь Хуман отбивается. А, нет, там есть, строится база все-таки. Да.
And that was knows so well how to play around his strengths in a game that has had it difficult early, you know. So impressive. So impressive.
Ой-ой-ой, МК. ТП передать надо. Пока был под станом, пока был под молотком Турен, надо было телепорт передавать МК. Да, пытался сейчас подойти передать, но уже поздно было. Ну, мана, в принципе, у орка закончилась. Слушайте, стоим, расстреливаем. Пулбрейкеры появились. Нормально, ману сжигают. Урон у Хума сейчас есть, чтобы размениваться. Он не только теряет, он и убивает. Ну и получается все. Хуман отбился. Но там экспанд готов у Лина. Теперь уже наоборот. Хуману нужно приходить и добить. Куда Рома делся? Чуть-чуть подсел АПМ из-за того, что романтик не микрил какое-то время. Оделся, ему холодно стало, что ли? Или он был в пиджаке? Турена пора реально переучить. Угу. А то его кайтить будут постоянно сорочкой, молотком. ТП надо делать. Артефакт выбит. Блин, без МК, правда, будет сражаться, потому что алтарь на экспанде вроде как отстроил. Слушайте, ТП не понадобился, орк в итоге отступил. Конечно, круто, что он Архимага качает. По-хорошему надо МК раскачивать, а не Эма. Так, это Blizzard будет. Переучила Эма. МК 2,5. МК, в принципе, 3-й левел, я думаю, на черепах получит. А будет второй клэп. Или не получит. Архимага просто подвел. Кстати, переучивать Турену тоже будет, да? Купил. А, нет, это книга мертвых выпала. Это не книга для того, чтобы переучить Турена. Это книга мертвых в инвентаре. Я 2-0 рано пока об этом говорить. Но герой, да, сильнее гораздо. Ну и экономика одинаковая. Единственное, что сейчас чуть-чуть больше хумана по лимиту. Берет с собой еще рабочих. Да, кстати, переучил все-таки Турена или нет? Нет, не переучил на вейв. Это вейв был от от Огра. Нужен 3-й уровень МК. Гораздо, я думаю, себя лучше будет чувствовать романтик, если у него будет второй клэп. Есть второй клэп. ТП есть. Что, телепорт? Нельзя базу давать. Он идет размениваться. Зря. Против рейдеров. Но рейдеры очень быстро сносят здания. Он быстрее снесет с рейдерами, чем тут Близзардом. Да. Надо было сразу делать, сколько рабочих еще потерял. Слушай, неплохая позиция здесь у Хума. Единственное, что у МК проблемы. А инвула нет у МК. А Турен с инвулом и с бутылкой. Блин, шикарная позиция, инвулу не хватило. Надо выкупать. Восстанавливается очень долго, 97 секунд. Но он нажал, пока восстанавливает. Если орк подпустит его к центру, к таверне, может быть и выкупит. Два свитка у орка. Ой, тыква Эма. Надо прятать его. Инвиз же есть. Свиток 1, свиток 2, орк уже прожал. Представьте, здесь с МК бы еще бы этот файт был. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй. Архимаг, стомп, чайник, умер. ГГ. Тут ГГ. Побежал рифлами на таверну. Будет выкупать сейчас Архимага. Да беги до таверны. 880 голды у тебя. Выкупишь. 28 секунд МК вернется.
He does get away, but with the aura, Lin is so fast, he's finding just so many kills. TC close to level 6 already.
6-й Архимаг, кстати, вышел МК. У него есть молоток, может быть фортира? Надо было сразу кидать, наверное, да? Может быть, не среагировал Лин. Ну, клэпает в итоге, убивает 2 грантов, убивает рейдера, убивает, по-моему, там еще один грант битый есть. 6-й уровень Турен. Это уже посерьезнее, чем 6-й Архимаг. На самом деле. И по лимитам. Что у нас? 38 на 48. Орка больше. А, героев орк не теряет. Просто на МК не хватило инвула, ребят. Реально. В том моменте, когда телепортировался к себе романтик, и там был файт под Близзардом. Такая хорошая позиция была, шикарная. Просто не хватило инвула. И там бы, я думаю, МК бы уже был бы близок к 5-му уровню. И Турен бы не был настолько раскачан. Ну, то есть, та ситуация очень много чего значила. Ну тут да, скорее всего, уже победа для Орка. С такими героями. Скоро 6-й уровень будет ФС. И я бы переучил бы Турена на самом деле. Реально на вейв. Тут можно просто хумана снести, просто все здания вейвом. Третьим вейвом. Подошел, кинул, чайник кинул. Свиток надо прожимать. Либо одних спеллбрейкеров строить. А против спеллбрейкеров можно просто по этих виверн наклепать. Ну вот он переучил. Третий чайник, третий вейв.
To shockwave, so Lin doesn't want to fight anymore. He realized the power of these human heroes, and now he's just gonna go for hit and run, probably.
Okay, more creeping. This is more no experience, but of course a little bit of gold. Oh man, interesting. 40 only wearing one part of his. I was about to say headset, but it's not headset. It's earplugs. What a weird setup, man.
Well, as long as he stays in front of his computer, I think we should be fine.
КС как бы не был силен на этом турнире. Какой бы ни хорошей форме там не был. Против Лина все равно, да? 80% винрейт у Лина против хуманов. Там открывал перед началом игр. Смотрел, когда Лин кому проигрывал. Ульта Турена, мусор против ульты Архимага. Ну, против Орка ульта Архимага мусор полный. Типа, есть сетка, есть сетка. Ну, есть томп, но сейчас переучила, конечно, Турена. То есть, как только Хуман выходит с своей базы, он умирает. Он же не свалит. Разводить он тоже не может, его сразу же поймают. Архимага ульта сбивается легко. А Турена 2 раза убивать. Ты представь, Турена такого нужно 2 раза убивать с третьим инвейвом. На чайник с вейвом. Неплохая позиция, кстати. Снова. Правда, МК опять лицом торгует. Танкует, точнее. Не торгует-то. Танкует. Умирает МК. 6-й уровень ФС. Ультимейт? Нет, он третий чайник. Ой, третий чайник, третьи волки. У него был третий чайник. 59-48. Хорошо, кстати, разменялся. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Задоджил вейв. Опять МК.
Committing in hard. He's got no mana pot anymore, but the TC just wants to do it with the right clicks.
He can't die. Nice block by 40 with that militia, though. Purge coming in. TC is trying to connect. Mass Tally, level 7, gives him extra.
Ой-ой-ой-ой. Улетел. Форсер с инвулом. Разменялся-то опять хорошо, но опять МК потерял. Не хватает бутыльков, не хватает инвулов МК. Ну, либо, я не знаю, как бы должен МК прятаться за спеллбрейкеров, а не танковать. То есть клэпать, отходить, клэпать, отходить. Где мои эльфы? Next. Next match.
He's not buying the MK bags, waiting for the tavern, I guess, and Lynn is mining from 2 bases. 40 has to make a play.
Вот он, инвул. Но инвул на архимаге. Не, архимага лучше ТП, инвул МК. Так, выкладывают артефакты, чтобы прожать бутылек маны. Мантии интеллекта и педант. Свиток взял. Да, Рома, я думаю, еще верит в победу. Но закончилась добыча по голде. Ой, орк сзади подходит. И Рома это видит. Нужно перегруппировываться, МК в инвизе. Ой-ой, престов схватили. Лэп, инвул, свиток, что-нибудь. Инвул. Главное, сначала Blizzard начал делать, потом инвул пошел передавать. В итоге сбил Blizzard. Инвул прожал, да, все, тут забейте. Инвиз, конечно, кинул. Засейвил, в принципе, архимага. Еще один свиток есть. По-моему, прист не того лечит. Да, от прокаста умирает. Чайник, шоквейв. Свиток даже не спас. Окружает АМ у форсира. Беги. Он сапогами убежит, а форсир умирает. И 5-й уровень МК. Так. 3-й молоток. Но архимага не воскресить. Вот в чем проблема. И добыча хоть какая-то есть у орка. У Лина. 7-й уровень Турен. 3-я аура. Как архимага возвращать? Че, Рома выиграл, что ли? Подождите. 800 голды у орка. Он может воскресить форсира. Да, он воскресил форсира. А еще 300 голды осталось. Ой, нет, подождите, он воскресил форсира, у него еще 900 голды на руках. И он заказывает армию. Не-не-не, тут победа для орка. У него, помимо того, что вот эта база, есть еще сверху одна. Сейчас будет молоток, окружение и убийство форсира в очередной раз. Больше делать нечего. Молоток не окружит. Нет, окружил. Лэп и уходим. Надо МК уходить.
And is there anyone really in the chat that doubts that he's the greatest orc of all time? Go away, go somewhere else. This dude is a god. So sick. So many good calls by Lin.
Бот 3. Нарисовано 5 карт. Но, скорее всего, 3, потому что, как бы, вроде 5, но карта 3. Должна быть Б3. Типа, только финалы Б5. Финал Венеров. Финал Лазеров Б5. Гранд-финал Б7. Получается, романтик падает в нижнюю сетку. Лин проходит финал Венеров. Но следующая пара Хэппи против Колорфула. Да, все равно неплохо сыграл. Но вот реально, МК бы жил бы подольше. Давно бы уже бы 5-й левел получил. Может быть, даже 6-й левел уже был у МК, если бы он все файты выживал. чем... Артефакты на ману было, но артефактов на хп не было. И тут у нас 18-1, ребят. Тут еще, по-моему, все лучше у Хэппи, чем у Лина против Романтика. 95/5. Если брать даже, знаете, винрейт против андедов у Колорфула, это 58-53. И винрейт у Хэппи против Эльфа 95-85. Машина. Машина. Куманов, как я понял, больше не будет. Сегодня сок с лабиринтом еще будут. Ну, как я понимаю, первый раунд сетки лузеров тоже должен быть сегодня. Потому что, ну, не должно быть так, что сегодня 2 матча, 3 и все. То есть вчера было 4 матча. Я думаю, что и сегодня тоже 1, 2, 3, 4. Завтра, соответственно, наверное, финал винеров. Второй раунд сетки лузеров. И третий раунд сетки лузеров, чтобы финал лузеров еще был. Наверное, так. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 матча. Или, может быть, знаете, как сегодня... Нет, сегодня должны вот эта вот сетка точно играться. 100%. А завтра, скорее всего, так вот 1, 2, 3, 4. Или 1, 2, 3. И последний день финал винеров, финал лузеров и гранд-финал. Тут непонятно, тут по датам просто не указано, ребят. Какой день, кто играет. Вообще такое чувство, что сегодня только вот эти 2 пары. Но это будет слишком мало контента на день. 95% имба. Да? Какого еще андеда знаете? Давайте возьмем 120-го еще. 120-й. 120-й. Посмотрим 120-го. Какой у него винрейт против эльфов. Против эльфов. 71% всего. У Хэппи 95, у этого 71. И давайте посмотрим теперь еще какого-нибудь андеда. Ну вот какого андеда вы еще знаете? Скажите мне. Кстати, прикольная идея. Инвиз и... Хэппи на флаге набил скиллуху. Серьезно так думаешь? Хэппи и на Колорфуле набил скиллуху он 18-1. Шейк, лабиринт, икслорд. Ну вот давайте вот этих 4 посмотрим теперь. Шейк, лабиринт, икслорд, да? Статистика. Давайте вот икслорд, кстати, на 2-м месте находится по yellow рейтингу, офигеть. 120 на 4-м, недавно 120 был на 1-м, кстати. Икслорд. Икслорда смотрим против эльфов. Насколько у него все хорошо. 79, кстати, процентов. Но икслорд играет только в Европе. Он не играет против корейцев, китайцев. Поэтому не берем его в зачет на самом деле. Кто еще? Лабиринт. Давайте Лабыча возьмем, посмотрим. И Шейка еще. Лабиринт против эльфов. 53% всего лишь. Ну, то есть 53 по матчам, 50% по картам. Так что вот так вот, ребят, одинаково. Против эльфа. И Шейк. И Шейка. Давайте глянем еще. Шейк, по-моему, 20-ки есть. Вы понимаете, вот насколько, какой разброс, как бы, Хэппи, если брать Хэппи, и Шейка, к примеру, да? Как Шейк далеко. А где Шейк? Не понял. Шейк, 47 место. Какое нафиг 20-ка? Ну и смотрим, какой у него винрейт против эльфов. 56-53, кстати. Но
as well.
он уровнем не тир 1, а тир 2, я бы так сказал.
Archmage and Farseer basically neutralize each other as they're fighting over some turtles.
Level 3, of course, a big deal right here. And the Farseer now
Пуги
only
достаточно
just
сильный игрок, ты Хэппи каждую неделю с ним катает турики. Давно уже нет. Раньше играли, да, каждый ESL Open Cup в финале.
Only drops on some maps. Only here and Northern Isles. Fun fact. Hard to get that in eye. Doesn't quite manage. That's a Farseer on level 3 really early.
Крав еще.
Quite solid early game for Len.
Ну, у Крава похуже все, по-моему.
Wolves especially good.
Ну, Крафт на 36-м находится вместе, а Шейк на 40 каком-то.
Anymore on tier 2.
65 на
And
61.
seems to be in full control so far.
У Лабиринта хуже винрейт. Ну, Крафт опять же, вы видели, чтобы он участвовал на каких-то турнирах в последнее время?
Little bit faster
Играл
than
против
Lin's
корейцев,
build. Once
китайцев.
again goes for Raiders Kodo's shot.
Где-то на ладере, может быть, но это надо ладер открывать. И
Recent months to beating Len.
на ладере все-таки игры нельзя воспринимать опять же всерьез.
When he went for MK Fast Expo. It was a 3 to 4 best of 7. It
А,
was
B5?
with Len winning
Сори.
the round. And the
Уже
one
игра
game
идет, а
Raiders
я
Kodo
все
won.
показываю вам, кто сильнее.
Maybe that's
B5, оказывается, ребят.
You can't play straight up normal one base because look at this game already. Like Len's got such a
Полуфиналы,
good
сетки лидеров, B5.
except for Fortitude.
Значит, сегодня, наверное, 2 матча, если B5. Слушайте, ну прикольно, значит, Хэппи с Колорфулом побольше посмотрим.
Yeah, that's the
Побольше матчей с Андедом, хотя там тоже лабиринт с соком
too much at the moment, but
в нижней сетке. Круто бы посмотреть. Блин, какие артефакты здесь у Лина? Нужно в ответку тоже бутылек маны. Брейсеры.
Mountain King gets the rune bracers. There's a lot of hero focus in this matchup, so it helps a little bit, but I guess he wanted a different item.
Смотрим третий матч. Возможно, сейчас будет камбэк и будет 4-й, 5-й. Решающий какая-нибудь там, я не знаю, где герои будут десятых левелов. Я всегда этого жду, на самом деле, от Варика. Откуда Бо-5? Хапач же выиграл 2-1 Лалайт. Это был первый раунд с плей-оффа.
Must have been Ted Cup.
Сегодня второй день. Это, говорю, это полуфиналы. Вчера была 1/4.
Games and so many games.
Так, кстати, заметьте, здесь Рома играет в другой Warcraft без экспанда. Брейсеры продал. Зарядил цирклеткой, добил с чайника. Да, Nice Chain Lightning, действительно. Потому что МК теперь 3-й левел не скоро получит. И перекупает инвул на центре, по-моему, ФС сейчас. Для Таурена нужен инвул, по-моему, нет, чтобы ворваться хорошо. А еще если и задоджить молоток. Успевает закрепить. Циклон. Сейчас можно было, кстати, циклон прожать на МК, чтобы тот не клепнул на рейдеров. Ну да ладно. Третий левел нужен. Мурлоков двух добить. Рабочих пригнал. Добейте Мурлока. Есть третий левел. Третий левел, кстати, оба героя одновременно получают. Что Архимаг, что МК. Но, блин, рабочие уже заканчиваются здесь. Переждал просто чуть-чуть Лин. У Лина, кстати, нет третьего левела, да, на Таурене. Лин ставит... Лин здесь базу ставит вообще. Поэтому здесь рабочие пригодятся в любом случае. Можно какие-то вышки построить. Он их очень, кстати, ради стенки ведет. Неплохой клэп, неплохой молоток. Нужно разводить... А где стомп-то? Сейчас еще один молоток. Слушайте, сейчас Турен умрет. Он еще и третий левел так вот тут по красоте получил, красава. Ну, для романтика, наоборот, ты даже лучше третьего левела Турена убить, дольше воскрешаться будет, больше стоит таверне. Но это минус экспанд. С 50 лимита на 40. Можно зацепить еще Кадоя. Где игра? В смысле, где игра? Кто-то, видимо, смотрит с огромной задержкой и пишет что-то в чат, как будто, блин, не понимает, что на их вопрос все равно не ответит. Не ответит, но только через задержку. Ой, окружение, форсир. Без форсира, без ТП, без инвула, без всего. Умираем. Да, минус Турен, минус форсир. Форсир почти 5-го левела. Папаются герои одновременно. Классно качается. GG. 2-1, камбэк. Вперед. Рома, мы в тебя верим. Верите в романтика?
But 40 found out early, got the MK level 3 with good items when he needed, and most importantly, he got the items from the shop. And I think that's a clear mistake by Lin, right? He had map control for a long time, but never grabbed those items for himself.
40 popping off there a little for that one map when we've seen it yesterday after his victory over Sock. He was popping off hard. I think I've never seen a Chinese player with so much emotion on stream, and that makes 40, of course, very, very likable. Will we see that pop off later? Will he get the revenge or the return sweep? Reverse sweep, that's what it's called, against Lin. It's concealed next, and that's gonna be quite rough.
Yeah, this was a great map by 40, but unfortunately things don't get easier because now we go to Lin's map pick, Concealed Hill, which means 40 dude can certainly forget about the idea.
С такой игрой отлично сыграл. Очень нравится, он победил Лина. Популярность, да, зашкаливает.
This map, and specifically the tier 2 stage with TC creeping and so on, might be a bit harder this time around.
Dude, Fly is just having the chillest day of his life, leaning back there. These Chinese streamers, man, there's something else. Infi, last time in the TP League, eating at the semi-final. Fly now, leaning back.
That's your favorite, right? Eating on stream?
Dude, I hate it so much, dude. I hate it so much.
А я не понял, почему Форсир, кстати, не купил инву для Турена. Его чисто, ну, его жестко зазонили. МК вторым левелом, с вторым молотком, просто не дал Турену зайти и стомпнуть. Там был один стомп, но он был такой поздний, такой кривой.
Let's see if Lin can close it out or if we have a tight series after Concealed.
АФС пробегал мимо магазина. Было дело. Смотрите. Сейчас крипим лабу. Потом бежим, крипим зеленую. Выпускаем рабочих, выпускаем Кракена, забрать еще одну зеленую. У тебя Архимаг получает 3-й левел быстро. И приходим, шатаем логово.
You know, it's pretty hard for the gamers to play the game, but for the streamers, us, so hard to bring you these games.
Chinese streamers sometimes also struggle, but good thing they got a TXT file, which always helps them out. Alright, so we're on Infi?
Yep. We're on Infi.
Нет, начинает с этой, с оранжевой точки. Хотя фута отправил, да, на разведку, увидел, что орк... Но этот фут на самом деле должен быть не на разведке, этот фут должен выманивать в лаборатории юнитов. Ну, этих нейтралов. В общем, не рискует. Не рискует здесь Рома. Играет аккуратно. Крепит точки рядом с базой. Т2. Это... Возможно, рифла-пуш. Ну, скорее всего. Посмотрим, как будет в мидгейме отыграно. Добить? Добить? По-моему, одного волка-то добил.
Нужно больше золота.
Привет, нефтяной газ.
Всем привет. Лин победит.
Лин победит. На турнире или в этой паре? Болеем вообще за Рому. Он на этом турике прям радует, поэтому хочется за него еще порадоваться. Спасибо большое за поддержку. Катки. Но если в этой катке побеждает, получается и в матче побеждает. За Орду же? Какой романтик. Мне орки не нравятся. Особенно, когда они попадают против меня. Да за кого угодно, конечно, болеете, я же не против. Просто я думаю, что Хумам реально нужна победа. Хумам нужна победа как никогда. Они давно ничего не выигрывали серьезного. Потому что я андед. Так у меня против хуманов больше проблемы, чем против орков. Получается, я хумов должен больше ненавидеть. And of course, an uninterrupted creep here will help you through the mid game. Tier 2 is unfolding. Mountain King, TC, Beastery Lodge, and also Rifle Casters unlocked once again. But Archmage still struggles with levels, and where to get that now?
Always going for the Ogre pull. Ooh. Even before MK. MK is out in a second. Это сейчас, а раньше. But Lin knows it. Lin knows it. Да так всегда, по-моему, было. Забил на крипинг, короче. Окружит? Нет, не окружит. Турен крепится на черепахах, зеленая точка. We saw that in the past, but we don't see it much anymore for some reason. The militia call that we see right here, you can do that for the red camp. Just pull out the red camp, call the boys, storm bolts around, and you easily get the ogre, even if the Farseer is there. But that didn't work out. But at least now with the militia, he's gonna get the lab creep. The Farseer can't do too much about that now, because finally we have priests for healing, which help with the wolf harass. Здесь у Лена все получше, да, чем в прошлой катке. Мы, конечно, включились чуть позднее, но включились, видели, что у Лена герои были слабее. Здесь... Так, у МК 15-секундный инвол, неплохо. Там, да, там Турен уже 2,5 сейчас будет. А здесь еще и 3-го уровня Архимага даже нету.
второго уровня МК только. Слабо пока по XP все. Здесь смысла реально нет, то наваливаться, пока не будет 3-3. Можно инвул Архимагу, наверное, купить. Ну, то, что он Архимага отводит, это хрень какая-то, и Архимагу как бы левел тоже нужен, нужна экспа. Тайминговый эксп от орка. Ну что, может быть, красную точку сейчас Хуман заберет. Такое чувство, что орк не позволит, да? Там форсир постоянно бегает, напрягает. Турен здесь 3-й левел точно получит. Инвул купить надо обязательно. Замазки, замазка есть, нормально подлечится. Но сейчас, если красную точку Хуман доберет, здесь должен получать 3-3, хороший артефакт. Но вот орк уже идет крипджекать. В принципе, можно разменять на телепорт эту точку. Но успеет ли он получить здесь 3-3? Да, он не успевает здесь 3-3 получить. Слушайте, 2 престов потерял еще. Большие потери. Ой, еще одного преста сейчас зацепит. Сеточка. Это минус 3 преста получается. Минус 3 преста, минус ТП в размен на малую часть XP. 2.9, 2.8 не хватает. Куда ты бежишь, Архимаг? Сейчас на развороте сетку получит. Что за значок у Хума между рабочим и элементалем? Между рабочим и элементалем? Никакого значка нету между рабочим и элементалем. А чё, какой значок-то? И нету никакого значка. Алин халяет с экспандом? Да нет, не халявит. Алин постоянно знает, где Хуман находится. Но это провал. Стомп шикарный. ЛС? Где ЛС? Да, там перфект, конечно, стомп. Хуман ничего не может сделать. Он просто не хочет даже постоянно сражаться, потому что у него 3-2, ой, точнее 2-2 были герои. Сейчас получает уже левела. Есть. Второй клэп качнул. Да, это второй клэп. Рабочие вроде бы подбежали сзади. Норк здесь хороший файт проводит. Сейчас ли доковыряет еще всех. Уф, шикарно. Стомпает снова. Да, Хуман развалился, ребят. Там экспанд достроился. А вы говорите халява. ГГВП. Значок под жратвой Хума. Типа нарисована аура Архимага и, наверное, сколько маны восстанавливает. ГГ. Пишем, выходим. Ничего не осталось. 27 лимитом. Там экспанд начал работать орка. Быстро закончилось. Ну, классно здесь Лин форсиром развлекал. Реально. Бегал, добивал, не дал закрепить красную точку. Потом второй раз не дал закрепить красную точку. Крипджекнул, убил 3 престов. И в итоге 2-2 реально героя у Хума. И снова Крипджек на лаборатории, там иллюзия бегала за Хуманом. Крипджек, ну это жесть. А смысл от 15-секундного инвола, когда такая ситуация в целом? Никакой вообще выгоды от этого инвола. GG. Ну выходи. Тут смысла нету дальше файтиться. 3-1.
Colorful, and he looks quite satisfied with himself today.
Yeah, had a bit of a smirk on his face there towards the end. I think he's feeling mostly satisfied with his play, and he has good reason to.
Ну, теперь точно все получается в этой паре.
MK was super strong. He couldn't put enough pressure on. The expansion was perhaps a bit awfully timed, and perhaps the slightest bit complacent. But there's no good reason to criticize him too much for that. In general, outstanding play by Lin, showing again how dominant he is against human. And we are one step closer to the Happy Lin matchup. Perhaps if Happy wins the next one.
Там больше зависит позиция. Там, если Хуман стоит не в позиции, видели, в какой позиции он стоит, там Турен 2 шикарных стомпа сделал. Рабочих не было. Там обычно как у Хума идет сражение? Рабочие вперед, рифлы более-менее расприченные. Турен, когда входит, летает у него молоток перед тем, как он стомпнет, да. Потом фокус Турена, потом рифлы немного отходят. Ну, то есть здесь Турен прям вот зашел, сразу стомп во всех рифлов. Потом лантник шилд, туда же чайник. Свиток, по-моему, был, не помню. Но, опять же, да, МК не мог нормально кинуть молоток сразу. Он второго уровня был. Хотя не, молоток-то, в принципе, и мог кинуть, но клэпов не было. Если просто брать прошлую игру, там, по-моему, ну, МК и Архимаг был 3-3, а Турен как раз-таки был второго левела. И Турен один раз только смог стопнуть, и то криво. Потому что его зазонили МК и молотком. Подойти не дали. Говорю, 2 крипджека было хороших. На центре, на лаборатории. Даже 3, наверное, крипджека. Форсир не дал красную закрепить сначала в соло, а потом уже с Туреном не дал красную закрепить. А развел на телепорт и там 3 пристов потерял. Еще раз повторюсь, да. И потом уже на лаборатории закончился файт. Закончилась не файт, а закончилась игра. Сетка, сетка, сетка. Happy Colorful B5. Чуть-чуть, на самом деле, и на ЛР не хватило, наверное, романтику. Там у него МК постоянно, там, да, ТП. После телепорта стенка отличная. На Blizzard переучился. Архимаг 5, там, 3-й Blizzard. МК вроде тоже там 4-го левела, 2-й клэп, 2-й молоток. Но МК подставляется после телепорта. Ну, впереди находится почему-то. И танкует в итоге. И он постоянно умирал, постоянно без инвула был. То есть, там, максимум, что успевал МК, откинуть молоток и один раз клэпнуть, все, его сразу убивали. В итоге МК не качал, скачался Архимаг. До того дошло, что Архимаг был 6-й, по-моему, почти 7-й, а МК не был даже 5-й. Как думаешь, Лин Хэппи победит потом? Да, куда вы торопитесь, ребят? Давайте посмотрим сначала Happy Colorful, потом уже будем разбираться, что там Хэппи с Лином. Не бегите вперед паровоза. Сейчас какие-нибудь застройки, заготовки от Colorful. Так, надо добавить нефтяной газ. Нефтяной. Понял? 150 рублей. Спасибо, кстати, еще раз.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, from the break. Happy versus Colorful coming up. We checked the clean feeds and one seems to be pretty good. Still in the break there for like a minute.
Ну что, паузы вроде небольшие, если сейчас прям стартанут.
This weekend, Diablo beta. You in or what? Oh, you're muted.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are we streaming?
Obviously.
Are we streaming?
Obviously.
Are we streaming?
Dude, I am happy if my PC can run that game and not crash.
I mean, I will be streaming because I got an influencer beta account from Blizzard, lol. I'll be streaming in between TP League and
Сегодня
Weekend Cup.
как-то это
Depending on how good
лайтовый
it is
рабочий
after
день.
the
Не
Weekend
думал, что
Cup,
смогу
but
постримить, но
basically
там
always after TP League.
сегодня лайт.
Yeah, I don't think my PC
Больше
can handle that.
отдыхаем, чем работаем,
My PC
поэтому
has
запустил
runs
стримчанский.
Valheim on like 20 frames.
Немного как раз от работы отдохнуть.
Yeah, we need to upgrade soon.
А то за последнее время столько информации пришлось изучить.
I talked about it on stream a couple of times because
Голова
I'm a
уже
big fan
кипит.
of the game. It has some
This
potentially
guy
certain needs.
pre-ordered and bought a jacket. Fanboy.
I like the jacket, bro. What
It's
do you want?
it's a cool jacket.
I like the jacket, but normally whenever I talk about Diablo 3, there's like 3 to 5 people in chat. Oh my god, Blizzard's so bad. Blizzard's not the same as 20 years ago anymore. Blizzard's so bad, they so evil. Oh.
Что-то начали, что ли, там уже, не? Че они орут?
I mean,
But
they
yeah,
don't
I'm-
even post patch notes anymore.
I'm taking it as it's gonna come. You know, I have learned the key in game releases is don't get too hyped
Yep.
and don't get too optimistic.
Yep.
Be very realistic and don't have too many expectations, you know, and
Yep.
then you won't get too upset.
Yeah,
Ща
my
вернусь, пойду себе попить налью.
expectations, slay a lot of monsters, have a bit of fun. If I play this 50 hours, I'm happy. If I play it 150 hours, even better. We'll see.
Yeah. Wait. What's the weekend? It has 3 characters, right?
Yeah.
It's barbarian, and does it have wizard? You're a wizard guy, right?
I'm a wizard person. That is
Oh, wait. It's sorcerer, I think. It's sorcerer.
yeah, I think it has no necro and no druid or something. But okay, we'll see. We'll be here on stream. And on stream now, we have the updated bracket. Lin in the winner's final, waiting for his opponent. Happy and Colorful, duking it out now. Undead versus Night Elf. Wonderful matchup. Super action-packed. I really hope we don't see mass air fights, because then it's really hard to cast. But okay, we'll see. We'll see. What are your odds for Colorful? I mean, you're a fanboy. You are... you're basically a stan of Colorful.
Yeah, 30%.
30?
30. Colorful has never beaten Happy ever in a series, you know, that's something to be remembered.
Yeah.
But it has gotten really close lately. It has
Dude.
gotten really close. And Night Elf at the moment has the best chance at beating Undead ever, thanks to Immolation.
I think so too. There are the 2 competitors. And here's the maps. Amazonia for Colorful, that was very successful for Lawlight yesterday. Concealed Hill also. Echo Isles is Happy's pick. Wow, that's interesting.
Что же за информация? А это секрет.
Northern
Yeah,
Isles
that's-
also.
Продукт.
That makes sense. Last Refuge here. Happy
Продукт,
again
сайт,
getting twisted.
прайс-листы и так далее.
Doesn't want to go into these
По работе.
ultra macro games anymore.
Yeah. It seems like if you're playing
Поставщики
really good
какие,
games,
как
it's almost
работаем
unwinnable.
в программе.
Yeah, but it's Colorful's one. So.
You say that, Neo.
No,
I know you like
I-
to meme.
I made a promise at the show cup when I was casting it that I'm not making fun of this anymore because it was really, really, really good. In this matchup, only praise for Colorful. Everything I say that's not positive is a meme.
And yesterday, he played against Undead, of course, already in Fees off-race Undead. That was a very convincing showing, very nicely done by Colorful. Happy, of course, has seen these games. And I think Happy took one lesson away
Эти
from that.
показали,
Don't
да,
discount
я пропустил
fast,
там баны пики, выборы.
Yeah, I think
And-
Infi and... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and this is going to be a very different kind of game.
То,
because
что
the
выбрал,
one-base,
то, что
two-base setup
зачеркнул.
is so much different from the two-base. It's going to be much more micro-reliant, which I mean, you know, that's where Happy lives anyways.
Yeah, I think you can't really compare Happy and Infi. It's the 2 extremes. One player super focused on timing and micro, of course, that is Happy. The other player
Ай.
macro and mass and multitasking, and that is then, of course, Infi. So it's like playing 2 different races with the same skin. And Colorful, when you're up against Happy, you gotta be ready for the Ghoul Frenzy timing. And I wonder how he's doing that and how much space he can create with Immolation.
Yeah, and you also got to be really careful with your hero positioning. Once your TP is gone, Happy is gonna have his side set, especially on the second hero. Normally it's Demon first, Naga second, Naga carries the staff. And I've seen many games where Happy was far behind and the Naga is just 100 range too close. Nova, surround, Naga dead, game over. So, Colorful has to be much more on his heels here, going up against Happy today than against Infi yesterday.
Шоу-кап, кстати, 4-3. А вы списываете сразу со счетов Colorful.
In this best of 7 series. In TP League Season 1, it was a clear 3-0 for Happy, but all the games there, different patch, different times, can be disregarded. But it's also maybe a little bit of an indicator, because in TP League Round 6 it was a 2-1, that Colorful was always pretty competitive when it came to the direct matchup with Happy, always playing his style as well. And I feel like there's some new flavors in Colorful's play. We saw the Warden on Twisted. He's playing a little bit with that Lawlight style. Sometimes he played even Mass Dryads, which is more of the Moon style. And of course, the standard that he always preferred. Colorful, not as one-dimensional as he was a year and a half ago.
Шоу-кап на китайском сервере был. Сейчас все на V3 играют. Все турниры на V3. И там как бы выбирает сервер такой, чтобы был у всех одинаковый пинг. Одинаково хороший, либо, ну, одинаково плохой.
Yeah, and ideally with hero kills as well. We have seen flaws in Happy's game.
Даже если это вроде как европейский сервер, то там встроенная прога, как я понял, чтобы пинг выравнивался. Даже если это европейский пинг, все равно пинг у китайца и у тебя будет примерно одинаковый. У тебя чуть-чуть получше там будет, но не намного. Да раньше, например, там, если европейский пинг у китайца 120-150, например, пинг, а у тебя 20 либо 30. Да, то есть там идет сейчас выравнивание, и у обоих около там, 80 либо около сотки. Так что...
Alright, we got the clean feed now, right?
Yes, I'm at 36, 37, 38, 39.
Так, мне надо звониться. Я врубаю.
In-game sound. Colorful adjusting the glasses. I'm expecting 1 or 2 yawns here in the
Пока
early
что.
game.
Звук.
And Thank you,
Что
Baron,
вы
for
там
ruining
теряли?
Undead.
Я же сказал, надо
That's the
поговорить по
counter
телефону.
to it, but also
Ну,
costs
точнее,
you a little bit
по
of time.
компьютеру.
And so, by doing a couple of ghoul pulls in past series, Happy is scaring everybody so much that he's
Работка
winning
нарисовалась.
seconds without doing anything these
По экран
days.
все перекину.
That's the
Вставляем.
meta game, the mind games coming into play, and
Блин,
those
а как
seconds that are
сделать-то?
taking a bit longer, they do add up, they are relevant. Of course, so are the lightning shield creeps, but both doing it very cleanly. No denies here, both with the gloves, which is decent. And obviously, the quest towards the middle and for the next level up to 3 is going to be a big deal. Oh, slippers! Those are always very nice to have.
Yeah, interesting to see, by the way, that Colorful didn't decide to go for a skill build yet.
Смотрите,
Nothing
вы
selected,
смотрите,
no
рассказывайте
immolation,
мне,
no
что
mana burn.
происходит, а я
You can still
пойду
make the choice. And
работать.
now Happy got his level 2, got the aura unlocked, Dust is ready as well. We're going archer hunting.
Demon picking up the next item. Double slippers, please. No, gauntlets. Okay, not bad for the demon. Might sell them later. What's the archer doing here? Why is the archer alone in the middle of the map? That's a really unnecessary loss.
Yeah, clearly dying. Colorful, is he just not up to the task today? Demon Hunter only level 2. And away we go. Onto the Moonwell that's in production. Not the greatest surface for immolation. Easy cancel. Oh boy, Wisps are not coming in for the detonate because the splits are really good. Archer forces already hurt. Needs to use some moon juice that he really doesn't want to take because you want to replenish your Demon Hunter with it. Wisp juggling begins with the skeletons going at them.
Вам же
this
удобно,
is
правильно,
so
смотреть
stressful
на
for
ютубе.
Colorful.
And it's similar, notably as well, on Last Refuge. Happy gets level 2 and then is aggressive right away. Why is this a good
Спасибо.
time? Because there
Ouch.
was no time to get boots yet. When the ghouls drop low, he sends them back and the Demon Hunter can't kill him. He's not fast enough. He can't
Тихо.
chase them down. So this is all free damage for Happy.
Look how close he is to the camera, man. This face cam is almost all forehead cam, and that means Happy activated. And look how he's destroying Colorful in the early game.
Alright, he's gonna get one ghoul, finally. But damage is done, dude. He has a backup Hunter's Hall somewhere, apparently, in the back of the base, I guess. So he's not gonna be late with the lures. But Wisps died, Archers died. Happy is getting kind of close to 3. I mean, he still needs a bit more. But there's still ghouls in the base, and Night Elves, you know, they forgot for years what this is like, having to deal with ghouls. When you don't have a keeper, this is much harder to deal with.
Yeah, they're doing quite some damage. They're fast, and Happy's blocks are, as always, pretty damn good. Oh man, this is so much mining as well. How much difference is it? Oh, not too much when it comes to gold, but yeah, in the lumber department that hurts. Another wisp goes down. This one has to be detonated. That is 4 wisps.
This is gonna be an insane tier 3 lead, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright, the Naga pickup though. Hopefully he can take out some ghouls in the middle, minimize the forces. Supply-wise, we're still very even. But Happy's DK is still in the main, still hunting down wisps. And yeah, Happy's, I imagine, just gonna start tier 3 right away.
Dude, Happy accomplishes so much with so little. This was a handful of ghouls and the DK. I'm pretty sure by now this guy could fly to the moon with a hammer and a nail. Screw MacGyver. Happy is the real deal.
Well, the Naga catches 2 ghouls. That's very good. But there's a counter Naga as well, and more ghouls coming in, and the Demon Hunter isn't level 3 yet, so the Naga isn't getting pressured that much. And this whole game, dude, Colorful under so much pressure, he never was able to get the boots.
Yeah, and with that, the Naga can just slither away. Out of range of the ice arrow of the opponent's Naga.
Wow. Hyper aggro game by Happy, and I guess we know why he doesn't worry about playing AZ, because he is in control the whole time.
Yeah, that's sick, man. It's very, very one-sided. Would love to hype this more, but yeah, Colorful is not online at all. He's down in experience, he's down in economy, he's down in tech massively, and the worst thing is yet to come. This was all ghouls without frenzy. Just imagine the timing push that's coming.
And even if there's not that many kills, not that many level ups, there's basically no creeping happening. Happy, of course, would love to have higher levels as well. But if we fight on tier 3, Happy, I would say, is much better off with low levels. If this Demon and Naga don't level up, they're just gonna get devoured by the frenzy timing.
Yeah, and I expect exactly that. With tier 3 unfolding, immolation level 1, mana burn level 1, it's all not that easy. Happy loses a ghoul here, gets blocked a little bit, but actually Colorful solves the block by just killing that critter. Can't reach. Now he has boots, now things are a little bit more painful, but yeah, can't get a connection, because Happy always puts a unit in between Demon Hunter and Naga.
I also wonder what the moon juice is like.
You can see it.
It's daytime now.
613.
Ah. Oh yeah, of course. We have everything here in the cockpit. Very good.
Remo, you don't have to wonder for information with this overlay. Do you need anything else, like the weather forecast, the songs, my blood pressure?
Yeah. Does it also say who won the Oscars? It must be somewhere in here, right?
Well, the Star Trek lady did. Congrats to her. And the one from The Mummy.
Brandon Fraser. That's right. Let's go, Brandon. Wait, Michelle Yeoh was in StarCraft? Star Trek?
Yes.
Ah.
Captain Giorgio. Really good.
Alright, finally level up for Colorful. And he's gonna need it. Happy's gonna come swinging with a big hammer soon. The Lich is on the way. Colorful needs to kick into overdrive here in terms of creeping. Oh, but he's actually gonna look for an aggressive timing. This could work out well or completely backfire. Happy doesn't have Frenzy yet. Delayed it for some time.
Dude, look at this block. It's ridiculous. Isn't it ridiculous? It's so unfair. How can one be so good with polygons?
Yeah, he's looking quite strong indeed. Colorful, what does he have? Honestly, the tier 3 timing difference isn't even as monumental as I thought it was going to be. So Colorful gonna be a tier 3 very soon himself. He picks up the invul potion here from the enemy's shop. Gets level 2 on the Naga. But ideally, when the push hits, you would love to be Naga 3, Demon 4. Oh, and he's been getting caught with his pants down. Colorful, do you really want to fight here?
Apparently, that Nova was pretty good against archers. He's looking for the hero. That's exactly what Lawlight did, and it works, but it's only a level 1 hero. We all know it's not the biggest deal, but if you kill the Naga, that opens up the battlefield for the Demon Hunter. Problem is, though, Demon Hunter is very hurt himself, and there's no staff this time. Counter, focus, and a TP. But yeah, finally some hope for Colorful.
Yeah, not too bad. He got 2 ghouls. He got the Naga. He stole the invuln. And we saw how important stealing the invuln was. If that had gone to Happy, would have been a way different story. And all of a sudden, we got a game. Colorful was getting battered in the early, but he's back in the race. He's got the Shredder. He's going to have plenty of lumber this game. But he doesn't have a TP anymore. And Happy knows.
Okay, Colorful, come on. Do it. Do it over and over again. Bully these heroes. Happy sees that the Demon Hunter is still hurt. Oh no, he blocks with an illusion. But the staff is ready. That was an invite to a kill. But yeah, Staff of Sanctuary, man. What a blessing. And now, ghouls are getting caught. He didn't heal for some reason. Riju is running now. The Care Bear might be a lifesaver. Colorful has to get this objective, but he doesn't. And we all know that this is a bigger mana potion.
The Demon Hunter doesn't want to give it up, but I think he has to. Good positioning, by the way, on the DK. Way in the back. He's got 2 coils at least. Colorful has to fall back. He needs more bears, more rejuve. And Happy gets the big item. And whatever it is, it's going to be good. Big healing this time. Very good for the Naga, especially.
Get some good value off of these rejuves. Supply is almost even. Happy cleaning that spot. There's still the mercenary camp where he can fall back to, let the statues work. And the mana burn's not that effective. Look at the Demon Hunter, look at the DK. He has 3 coils to work with. Maybe after the first initial mana burn, it's still 2, but that is too much. Demon Hunter at the other shop. Another invul, maybe, but he is broke.
Naga close to 3. That's gonna be a big deal. The Fog Lightning at the beginning of the fight, especially when going up against ghouls, is a big help. We don't have too many ghouls left, but a few still in the mix. Happy knows, though, if he gets both consumables, it's gonna be a big lead for him. That's the real Demon Hunter. What?
He's dead.
What?
That was the real Demon Hunter, Remo.
What?
He's gone. Accept
What
it.
was that?
I mean, it's tough to accept it.
He just runs in with 400 HP?
Yes.
Huh? Happy was also, that's an illusion, right? That's an illusion. And then he gets burned.
I mean, you know, Colorful is a good player, but maybe he needs to work a little bit on his macro build orders, creeping, decision making, resource management, multitasking, and keeping his heroes safe, especially.
What was he thinking? Like,
Probably
seriously.
not much.
What was he thinking about? That was so weird.
Well, maybe his dinner later, or after this
All
game,
right.
a bottle of Baiju.
And that's how the game's over. I mean, that's it. Yeah, that's, yeah. GG. What happened? I guess he must have thought the Naga was close by to staff, but she really wasn't. That was quite odd. Quite odd. That's a shame. Colorful had a rough early, but he came back. He was in a fighting position. I would say Happy had a bit of a lead because of levels and items, but it was playable. But not when the demon goes on the Harakiri mission. Well, 2-0.
Yep, 2-0. That is match points. The second 2-0 in this winner bracket semifinals. But that means, you know, Chad told me I always have to look for silver linings, right? That means we're one map away from a winner bracket final that is Lin versus Happy. So, yeah, ooh, exactly. That's what we all want. So, Happy is giving the people what they want. And Static Axe giving us what we want. And that is a sub. 19-month already. Great job, Hypecast. Hope these games are as close as Happy's webcam. Well, not just yet. Yesterday, someone ordered War 3 Champions to please have a zoom option for Happy's webcam. That was quite funny.
Yeah, if you guys have ever seen footage of Happy at tournaments, this is not because he's extending the webcam so close to his forehead or zooming. No, he's very close to the screen. He is very, very, very close to the screen. I think Happy was a Counter-Strike pro gamer in a previous life. If you guys ever have seen them, because he's those are always extremely close to the screen, but so is Happy. And it might not be good for your eyes, but it's good for your gameplay, because man, is Happy playing amazingly here.
I just like to think that the man is just gigantic. You know, he's like 7 meters tall. He walks Warcraft maps like he's 7 meters tall. So there's no webcam in the world that can capture him properly.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He is.
Big boy looking for the big prize money. He's been on an absolute tear recently. In TED Cup, we've also seen him dominate. TED Cup 12 in the playoffs, he didn't drop a single map. He dropped a map already against a Lawliot. But here against Colorful, this might be a 3-0 if Colorful can't step it up a notch. Concealed Tail map too, you know. Against all other undeads, I would say, play a Keeper, buddy. This is a good Keeper Expo map. Oh. But like I pointed out earlier, I feel like Happy just has all the source code downloaded against Keeper. He knows what the Keeper's gonna do before you know what the Keeper's gonna do.
Okay. Concealed Hill, we'll see how that goes. This was also game 3 yesterday against Lawliot, and Lawliot decided to go for a super Harakiri creep route. That was such a big gamble to rush across the map and trying to distract Happy. And that didn't work at all. Not to the slightest. So hopefully Colorful has a better plan than Lawliot had yesterday. And hopefully we get the banger match that we were all anticipating in the Show Cup. Happy had a great lead as well. And then all of a sudden Colorful was activated. And we need exactly that right here, right now. We all know he has it in him. Let's do it.
Yeah, indeed. Something needs to activate Colorful. I like that. He needs to get a step closer. Perhaps also he would love to see Happy make a few mistakes here and there. But today might not be one of those days.
Are you practicing for your Warcraft 3 stand-up material, or?
You know, there are some days sometimes where Happy leaves an opening for you to do something. But other days are scary like today. Truly incredible how high level Happy has been playing for so long. Beyond so many tournaments. And Happy and Lin, I mean, if we had to bet before the tournament who's going to meet in the winner bracket final, I guess I would have said those two.
Well, if you give me the bracket, yep, for sure. And that is, of course, only possible because Happy lost in the group stage to Fortitude. Otherwise, he would have been in the winner bracket semi-final today against Lynn already.
Alright, the first Acolyte pull doesn't quite work out. That's good, a bit of bonus experience. Oh no, the Archer doesn't get the kill. Come on, baby.
Yeah, it's just perfect control by Happy. But Demon Hunter Claws. Okay, we have to celebrate every tiny little bit, you know?
It gets away!
Yeah.
No.
Perfect control. Obviously, the animation on the Archer was already there. Arrow in hand and all. But no, he creates the perfect distance. Claws for Happy as well. Who once again goes aura first right away. Despite not knowing if it's immolation or mana burn. But since there won't be an encounter until level 2, maybe it doesn't necessarily matter.
Yeah, I guess you are just a bit faster with it. Yeah, I think it's not that big of a deal. Demon gets level 2. Mantle, gonna be good for the second hero. This is, of course, very hard to expand on maps, so this should certainly be a standard one-base tier 3 rush kind of game. With Naga second on colorful side, and maybe a Naga second on happy side as well, because on this map, you can prevent level 3 Demoner very reliably if you prioritize it.
Alright, is he making a pit stop at the crab? He has to, right? Weird movement by Colorful. But okay, Happy checks it out. They find each other at the shop.
And Colorful's so happy, approaching with the Wisp. Don't get surrounded!
Oh, he gets surrounded. Oh no, oh no. Similar to Last Refuge, apparently. And that is big damage done, yeah, but what does it matter? He sends the ghouls back into the base. After the creep, of course. That is not colorful activated.
Oh, and that means Happy can take this fairly tough camp without any danger because the demon had a TP out. He saw the ghouls right there, though.
Yep.
Why didn't he walk away? The ghouls were right there.
You ask so many questions, Remo. I have very little answers.
Colorful, I mean, in many regards, he's also playing really good games. He's keeping the series mostly competitive. And then he makes these really simple mistakes. It's a bit of a shame. Now, having lost a TP doesn't always mean you're gonna get punished. But when you do, it hurts. Hopefully this time he doesn't get it.
We got boots. That's good. Also replenishment potion, kinda nice on the Demon Hunter. Instantly cancelled by Happy, of course. And it's Archer hunting time. His favorite hobby in the early game. At least he's not getting into the Night Elf base because Colorful's movement is distracting from that base. But it will cost, and that goes on to creep speed, and that's the second Archer dead. And Happy is there with the blocks, and the ghouls are doing damage, and the frog is helping a little bit as well. Plus the skeletons that was summoned at the perfect spot, obviously, to go for another kill, and that is the entire army wiped out.
You know, you give him an inch.
Yeah.
And it takes everything.
You don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give him an inch. Oh boy, this is a slaughter.
Alright. Dima and Naga, maybe they can get some return kills. They need to. So far, only a single ghoul has fallen. Happy may be overextending a bit, because he can't get kills here, but he can certainly lose ghouls here. There's some moon juice. The archers can be saved. Seems like Happy is really prioritizing trying to drain moon juice early, but only lost one more ghoul for it. So, Colorful, of course, lost a lot. Creeping for him now tough, but it was a 2 ghoul for 3 archer trade. So it's not great, but at least he got something in return.
Happy's entire webcam is his forehead. So yeah, that's exactly how he played so far. Jeez Louise, this is okay. I mean, he got level 3, doesn't necessarily have to creep, exactly what you said. Lowers were also a tiny bit delayed because of that. Happy in the meantime decides to go for a Lich level on tier 2. Because he doesn't have to play this tempo anymore. Tier 3 halfway done. Dryad play unfolding. Ultravision coming now. Okay, Colorful. You need to get something. Yeah,
tier 3 normally is there on the list as well. He's not teching yet. 500 gold, 500 lumber.
There we go.
Now he does. It's like 20 seconds late.
God, do you see Infi's reactions? Like, haha, this is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Colorful's trying to go for a play, but Happy disrupted immediately.
Yeah, I think I like that he's trying to go for the ogre. Seems like he's behind here momentum-wise. He needs to do something. But Happy, right on the money. The Lich is here. He's giving in the boots. Not necessary, but always helpful. And there's another Nova. Happy wants to surround you with skellies. You know it.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Ah, Demon Hunter pretty agile. Remo, are you ever scared that Happy gets so close to his webcam that he pops out of your screen?
What do you mean? That's a dream come true.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see you two guys having a fine night in Mainz.
That reminded me of Scary Movie. You remember when they did the Ring
Yep.
ripoff? I saw that in some wrestling federation in female wrestling. They stole that whole routine and the whole choreography from Scary Movie.
Yeah, that was WrestleMania last year, I think. Or SummerSlam.
SummerSlam! They slamming.
Yeah, Happy is slamming as well. Not too much mana, but it keeps the DK far away from the Demon Hunter 4. Now, of course, uses the coil at the perfect time, so he burns for 2. Oh my god.
This is all before statues. This is all before frenzy. And Colorful knows. But he's doing a pretty good job here. Demon Hunter is bullying away the undead army to a certain extent. The Naga kept creeping. Got a big heal potion, which is very good. And got the level 2. And tier 3 soon to come. Alright, Colorful again, recovering as we near and are on tier 3.
But he always has to. He's always fighting from behind, and that's not easy to do against Happy. Bears are coming. That is the first upgrade out of 2. And Happy, after a long fight and long stalling, gets the Ogre, most likely. Come on, Colorful, lost it. No, of course not. Hood of Cunning, solid for a Lich. And here's the Naga. That's some tempo play. Happy is losing a ghoul here. Frenzy is ready. He easily retreats. But okay, little bit of something for Colorful.
You're getting 2 ghouls for free. It's not game-changing, but it's nice. Whether you fight against 4 ghouls or 6 ghouls, and the timing does make a difference.
Demon Hunter at 50%. No staff just yet, but the big potion, of course. Dryad moved back at the nice time. But yeah, every time they fight over a creep spot, Happy gets it.
Got the last hit on there as well on the crab.
Yes, of course.
Naga with the right click.
Lucas Cesaro, thank you for the 213 sub.
Thank you, thank you. Colorful here with the slimmest of supply leads. Gonna pick up some items as well, but he needs healing. Needs healing real bad. Doesn't want to start the fight with 2 half HP heroes, but he doesn't have enough rejuve as it seems. Happy gonna take the next item here. Oh, Ring of Vision is actually really nice. Especially on the Naga when she gets chipped. And Happy's army really not that big yet. And has trouble reinforcing from the main.
Alright, we get Burrow. We get the next red spot. Colorful is getting his army together. The first bear is there. 2 units quite hurt. That Ogre Magi is kind of stuck. It's like a pinball machine tilting. Not moving anymore. And that's some more experience here. We're getting closer to Fork Lightning too. Happy making a pit spot to the shop, but the Naga was already there. Invo Potion heal scroll on him. No TP, of course. Colorful might have to take this fight if he's not maneuvering out of the way, but he does. Okay, nuke on the Demon Hunter immediately. Staff has to be used, but no, potion first. He wants to burn a little more. Ghouls finding a connection. Getting zapped immediately. Demon Hunter, Demon Hunter, Demon Hunter, Demon Hunter, Colorful. Oh, Invo Potion wants to stay a tiny bit longer, but it's time for staff soon.
Once the staff is used, everything else is going to be exposed, but Happy lost some units in the meantime. The ghouls have all fallen, but now the Demon Hunter gone. Does he have the juice to heal up? I don't think so.
Ooh, not looking too good. Moon just depleted at 70. He needs potions, potions, potions. Happy saving the Destroyer to the left-hand side. Colorful getting a statue. That goes into the longevity. Demon Hunter, no way! Ah! Causing a big distraction. Dude, I'm getting a half heart attack here. And the Naga might share the faith. Oh my god, he finally got a reach with that. Feels good. Now there's detection, and that's 2 kills for Colorful.
6 supply all of a sudden drop, but Happy also has the statue for healing. Now saves the bear. Okay. Colorful with a couple of victory moments there. Got the Naga level 3, the Demon Hunter close to level 4, and he's got more potions. And it's finally nighttime again to recover these Moonwells. And he does have Wellspring. Playable spot for Colorful.
Alright, let's go. That was a potion, okay. Little expensive with all the consumables, but he gets to keep the, or he gets another invul pretty much immediately. Happy charging up. There's the heal scroll for him. More levels and the big consumable at this side. My stream is lagging.
Yeah, same for me.
Do you step up your game?
Flies is working.
Yep, refreshing that as well. Takes some time.
Yeah, both are working.
Got it. Okay, I'm at fly again. Only a creeping phase, everybody. No big deal. We're not missing much.
Alright, Colorful found the Scourge Bone Chimes. Quite nice for the Demon Hunter and the Bears. Happy though with a big mana potion. And I think more importantly, he got level 4 DK. And he's close to 2 more level ups. 4-3-3 is when Happy really comes online.
And then Abomination. Haven't
Нужно
seen that in a while.
больше золота.
It's almost already
Кто съел
out.
арбузера?
Possible
Где
mountain
он?
giants, of course,
Я
spectacular
тут, я.
versus
Меня
versus
слышно, нет?
Dryads as well. Once disease cloud
Просто
is up,
занят,
which is not
ребят.
the case yet.
Было время это свободное. Я был
We
с
have
вами,
one left,
пока
so
без
40
меня.
disease is very difficult, costs 200 lumber.
Могу погромче сделать B2B.
But Colorful's levels not looking bad. Even the next fight, he can
Спасибо
hold his
за
own and take a
donate.
decent fight. He may be able to get to double level 5 at some point.
That's what he needs. The level 3 mana burn might save him the game. Lich not level 3, inches away. Nuke already before he's getting burned. Mana pool of Happy kinda depleted on the Lich, but everything else looks fine because the Demon Hunter was of course not close to the army for a long time, and that's why he has to catch up with that now.
Demon again burning. But does get away. We see how crucial these boots of speed are. Without boots there would be no hope. You remember that one 3v3 map where they didn't have a shop? You could never buy boots or invul potions? That was a fun time. And Demon coming in again. Really good burns, man. And the Naga is close by for the staff if needed. And this time Colorful isn't too far forward with the rest of the armies to be punished then by losing bears. Colorful learning his lesson, but Happy still has a supply lane.
Might have learned a little bit too late. But if we're fighting close to the Night Elf base, that is of course faster reinforcements. Happy has the high ground though. More burns. Staff's on cooldown, but not enough burst damage. If not for the coils, we still have that big mana potion, mind you. Happy's getting ready for 70 food. Not gonna be there yet. Colorful, do you have to take that fight? There's an invo potion, heal potion, double invo potion actually. And the army is looking competitive. Let's see what Colorful is able to do on even playing ground. That's the first coil used on an Abomination. Has to pop the potion if he wants more. Bears getting a lot of damage here. That's the staff used. The second one will probably fall. And reveal used as well, I think. Needs to get these fiends out. That's so much damage soaked up by an Abomination. Another coil, but that was the big potion. No more coils available. No more healing. This has to be Colorful's moment right there. He's using the invo potions to stay a little longer. Fork Lightning as well with chasing the Lich as we so often did. But Happy also so often was a great caretaker, and so he is now. On the cost of a fiend, Colorful microing the bear away. Naga getting close! Oh! Dude, so close.
Was that an uphill miss? That was so close. Maybe the statue saved him. Those statues certainly doing God's work here over time. Already almost 5,000 healing done by them. But Colorful holds his own and has a supply lead all of a sudden. Colorful on map 3 might be able to etch his name into the books.
Now we're talking. Now we got a game. Okay, is he flying too close to the sun? Will he make that one mistake? Another coil can't be prevented, but the Nova certainly can. Time to recover a little bit. It's daytime, not that easy to do the proper mana management now. First we're getting back up to 60, another Abomination, and man, this Abomination was soaking up so much damage in that fight. Not sure if that's necessary to focus it so hard.
The Dryas have had a pretty relaxed time in their last fight. Were never really focused, but now when they're exposed, you can see they're taking some damage. 1-1 upgrades with 1-2 coming. Colorful's gonna have much superior upgrades soon.
Redo dispelled. Good oh my god. Good destroyer control. Bear just gets annihilated. But man, surviving a fight when Happy has a big mana potion, that's not easy. Heal scroll, invul. All available, but Happy is pressing forward. Is that something he should do? We'll see about that. Demon Hunter focus immediately. Fork Lightning to counter that. Dryad Concave is good, but the bears are lacking behind. Not the greatest position. They don't do damage. In the early moments of this fight, a Fiend was caught in the north, but burrowed immediately. Can he somehow get rid of the destroyers?
Demon chasing in the back, wants to go for the heroes again. We saw that before, but the Frost Armor here helps immensely. Yesterday, by the way, Infi never went for Frost Armor. I think that was one of his biggest mistakes. Demon Hunter caught, but Staff is there. It seems to be a question here of who can out-sustain. Who's got more heal?
It's daytime. During nighttime, I might give Colorful the edge. Depends a little on the mana on the statues. But without Disease Cloud, there's not too much HP drain going on. And Colorful is still in the game. 4.4 is not enough though. He needs more levels on this Demon
Надо,
Hunter
видимо,
by any means
мне
necessary.
молчать, когда я стрим врубаю. Народу больше становится.
More green camp being taken out. We have only the opposite green camp left in the top left of the map. And how much gold is left in the mines? It is part of the overlay. Don't worry, folks.
1300.
1,200.
Oh, Demon Hunter getting caught. Staff used, but for the heal scroll, and the dust especially, with the Naga. Uh-oh, Demon Hunter needs to pass a potion. Coil used. Oh, the balls on Colorful to not use anything here. But man, his heroes are so low. One more nuke and they're gone.
Да?
Probably. Staff is still on cooldown. Demon Hunter diving deep with an invo potion. He wants to decide this game right here, right now. Aiming for that Lich. Fork Lightning has to be the kill with the mana burn, making double sure to take out the damage dealer of the undead army. And fighting without an Orb of Corruption and without Frost Armor is very, very difficult for Happy now.
Yeah, that's a really big deal. The Demon Hunter is also hurt, though. He's dodging the Devours. The Rejuvenation is running through, but the heroes for Colorful are so hurt and all. The bears are gone. The Naga might be falling as well, but she barely gets away. Coil comes in one more time. Demon Hunter must save him. Can he save him? Staff?
On cooldown. Uh-oh, careful, but no nuke anymore. Destroyers are chasing. Colorful is losing quite a bit here. Massive supply to the Fiends untouched. They're just standing there, throwing their webs and dealing massive damage while also being saved into the ground when it's necessary. Happy despite losing the Lich. Pulling off a great fight. And Colorful is in trouble once again with his mine being empty in 400.
And that time, the Tree of Eternity can go over. He can force more fights. He's about to get double level 5. But Happy got the fresh invuln from the shop, I think. Which means 2-minute cooldown on the invul potion. Unless Colorful gets to the northern shop. He needs invulns badly.
But how is he supposed to do that? How is he supposed to get there? Happy has a minute chokehold using the fountain now. Plus, of course, the fountains that are already there in terms of statues. Can Colorful somehow close it out against the supply lead? There is Nature's Blessing coming. His big advantage is, of course, the free expansion with Tree of Eternity, with then mispositioning after staffs. Happy can sell some buildings, massive supply still, and Colorful is making the way across to the north. Okay, Demon Hunter leveling, Naga getting involved. Is that the plan?
It's also scouting the expansion. Unlike Kaho, he does have Ultra Vision, which is a nice help.
I get it. You love Ultra Vision.
Dude, it's 50 gold, bro. It's 50 goddamn gold. Sells the claws, gets the staff. Dead broke. Colorful has 0 gold. But he's got the tree. Walking over.
Happy also mined out. No more income. But he's selling buildings, muscling up one last big attack. Heal scrolls, double invul, mana potion, all the items still available that he could possibly sell. 5 buildings left, so he's in no danger of being eliminated by a sapper or something. Shout out to Quest. And Colorful is making the transition with the tree. He wants to establish another mine and then win the game economically. Lots of damage here. You really don't want to be forced into that invul. And the staff is ready, but far away from Moonwells now.
Ghoul's getting in front, trying to block the Naga. There's nothing to save her! And that's just how it ends. The Naga out of position. She is dead, and that might be it. If Fly GG's, that's not how it ends.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Fly's leaning back, though. He knows finally level 5 Demon Hunter. He's a one-man mission now. And wow, if Colorful ever had a dream of planting that tree somewhere, that dream is ruined. Level 4 on the Naga. Only Metamorphosis permanently could save Colorful now. He's trying to throw everything at Happy, but everything is not enough. Demon Hunter will fall in a bit. Little bit of hero focus, okay, but one bear after the next getting killed. The Acolytes are fighting with them. A-bomb falls, alright, but the trade's always good. Level 4 Lich as well. GG. Good is not enough. Happy wins 3-0.
G.
Very close there towards the end, though. If Colorful had slightly better fights, slightly better creeping, if he had been double level 5 earlier and got maybe a few more invulns, this could have been his game. Really good attempt. Really good performance on map 3, but you need a bit more against Happy. Every other undead he would have beaten, for sure, on Concealed Hill, but Happy is just a different beast, specifically against Night Elf.
So what you're saying is that Colorful has to work on his macro creep routes, resource management, and decision making? Yeah?
Listen, Colorful is gonna get further than Lawlight this tournament. How do you feel about that?
That's ridiculous! Okay, put something on the line.
Your Diablo 4 beta key.
Wait, you pre-ordered. You have that beta key anyway.
All right, what can we bet?
3-0, да? Easy.
Next time, ESL Meisterschaft, hot sauce chugging.
Hot sauce chugging.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we can do it. Oh, offline, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so vulnerable to hot sauce.
We don't have to get the spiciest one.
Okay. Okay,
right.
it's on.
It's on.
It's on. See, we got the games for tomorrow, and that is the lower bracket. And the lower bracket round 1 is also gonna be best of 5, as we just learned. Sock versus Labyrinth and Lawlight versus Infi. These matches are killer.
Yeah, super cool. Really looking forward to this one. Labyrinth is, as far as his name value goes, seemingly one of the smaller players here, but in these tournaments, normally he always shows up big time. You think back to Warcraft III Champions, where he was an absolute sensation. Sock, how good is he going to do against the Undead expansion style? We'll see about that. And Lawlight, is he going to fail where Colorful succeeded, or is Infi going to be eliminated already?
Yeah, man. Labby took a Lin off of map yesterday. Took a map off of Lin yesterday. So, worry. But Sock is also sick versus Undead. Very excited for that. Unfortunately, I can't cast. It's down to you, Remo. But I will watch the VOD or maybe join you a little later. So, this is part 1 of the day, but this was such a short stream, and I still have to practice for my creep camp match tomorrow, so I'll stay on for like 100 minutes with some ladder. You probably hit the gym or do yoga or whatever?
Oh yeah, we were there this morning already. Aren't you also playing in like GNL or something?
Yes, I signed up for GNL
Nice.
as the current...
And all of you can as well.
Exactly. As the current reigning gym champion, one of them. Of course, I have to defend my crown. Gym, is the best place to learn the game, also a fun place to make some friends in the Warcraft community, and they run a tournament called Gym Newbie League, where there's different teams, basically like clans from back then, and every clan has coaches. Last season, for example, I was coached by Side quite a bit, and you sign up for GNL, then you get drafted, and every week you get a match where you can practice for with your coach, and all you have to do to sign up is join warcraft-gym.com, and then at the banner is GNL Season 12. Sign up now. There's a little Google form. You fill that out and get good.
Hell yeah, absolutely. And you're going to be laddering here in a bit. That's pretty cool. What are your matchups like nowadays? Which do you like the most, the least, and so on?
From like how much I enjoy the matchup or how good I am in that matchup?
How good you are.
Okay, I slaughter every Night Elf because I play expansion Mass Gargs, and on that level it's unbeatable. On my 1350 MMR level, you know.
Nice.
I very much enjoy playing versus Orc, but they slaughter me. So I have like a 25% win rate against them or something. But it's always fierce battles. I like that tug of war. And since I played Dreadlord 3rd versus Human, I do stand a chance against them. But I gotta say, it got a little harder since the patch. So I enjoy that as well, but I'm not that good against Human. And Mirror, dude, I absolutely freaking hate mirror matches. It's so dumb. It's so
And the
dumb.
mirror is weird.
Huh?
And the mirror is weird.
And that
What
mirror
is
is weird. So
Я не знаю,
Dreadlord
будет
expansion?
еще игры или
on
нет.
my
Пока не
level, I
знаю.
always play Dreadlord. Oh no, in Mirror I don't. But what it comes down to is someone will dive the opposite main, and depending on the damage he does, you win or lose. That's the
nice.
only...
That sounds good.
That's not good at all. It's so dumb. If you have a moment or two, do we want to talk about the PTR that hit yesterday, or do you want to do a separate video?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
All right.
I don't think it really warrants a full video yet, maybe. But yeah, new PTR came out. We don't have the patch notes yet.
Still waiting for the first version, eh?
But 2 changes, I think, were made, right?
Two changes to 2 spells, but multiple changes. There could be more. The person I always contact for data mining has not responded yet. Maybe he's on vacation or something. But this is what I was able to find out. It's up on Reddit, WC3. Demon Hunter emulation is, of course, the hottest topic. And it got changed massively in 3 different categories. The damage has changed, and it was lowered on level 1 compared to PTR 1, and level 2 and 3 were kept the same to what it is now, but buffed compared to the first PTR. Mana cost is now in the middle of the live version and the PTR version, and they introduced a 1 mana cost activation to prevent the spam that we were witnessing on PTR 1.
Yeah. You want me to go first?
Yes, sir.
Mostly good. It certainly seems to me and to many others that the live version of Immolation is doing a bit too much damage at the moment. On level 1, level 2 and 3, not so much the issue. So they're dialing that back. They went to 6.5, which I already thought was too big of a nerf. I feel like 7 is good enough because, you know, it's like a 14% nerf. It's kind of a big deal. Like, you always have to keep it in mind in terms of numericals. And they're pulling it back even more, which worries me. I wonder if this is going to make Immolation not usable anymore. I think on the right map it still will be, but you know, this is hard to gauge for us. We don't have an active PTR. We have to guesstimate here oftentimes. What bothers me the most about this is typical stupid, I'm sorry, but it is stupid, typical game developer need for, what's the word? Simplicity. You look at these numbers and it's 6, 12, 18. You know, it's nice and symmetrical. And that's what game developers like. And I hate that. You have to resist your urge to have it nice. It needs to be the right number, even if it's a weird number. And I think it will be way better with 7, 12, 18 than with 6, 12, 18. Because going from what
Так,
was
что тут у нас?
16
Какие-то
DPS
апдейты?
to
Скоро
12
будут.
DPS.
Ой, вроде
That's a
говорили,
big nerf.
Димку
That's a really
нерфанут,
big nerf.
но в итоге его бафуют,
It's
как я
only
понял, да?
slightly better than the version on the last patch before emulation got buffed, where it was 10 DPS, now it's 12, and I'm really not sure why they nerfed the damage even further. In their mind, it's maybe, oh, we buffed the mana cost, so we have to slice something off somewhere else, but this also means, like, immolation is only working on level 1 currently in the meta because it's so good for creeping, and if you do less damage with immolation, you automatically take longer for the camp and you automatically take more damage, which automatically leads to moon wells being more depleted or more moon juice being used. And this is exactly what we kind of don't want. We want the sweet spot between not usable and the overpowered immolation that we have now on level 1, and this is too low of a damage. We did some testing yesterday, I did it and Dondolara as well. It just takes too much time to creep with 6 damage per tick on the demon hunter.
Короче,
This is not efficient.
Короче,
and
это
I
все
am
по
very
этому
worried
поводу, потому что вот
that
сейчас
we
там
will
патчи
all go
будут
back
изменять,
to
менять
Keeper
что-то. Я
then,
думаю,
because
позже выйдут
Demon Hunter is not
какие-то
gonna be used that way
обновления,
as it is
выйдут
now.
какие-то
I
ролики. В
100%
общем,
agree. I want to give you a high five.
потом посмотрим,
This
какие
level 1 damage needs a buff and
изменения.
not a nerf compared to PTR1.
Я
I
заканчиваю
think
стрим.
7 is good.
Надо работать.
I like the 7 mana cost per second. That was a big issue
Всем
with
пока.
8 mana, despite the activation cost being removed.